Okay.
David De Gea, 7 shots on
Why does
target,
he say
7
looking like he's
goals. You're in
trying to wing
goal.
this one into
Let's
the top
go!
corner, fam?
Oh, play now! Wanna play?
Oh, he's laid it. It's him. It's him.
We're live. Okay.
Why are these books here?
Okay.
I'm
Sorry
not
about the
sure.
delay, people.
I
Them.
would imagine that
Hold
this
on. Let me
author
mute
Ellison
Banks. Let
is.
me mute Banks. Sorry about the delay, people. Them. Yeah. Obviously, when we've been watching, we're watching the Liverpool City match away from our abodes. So getting home to conduct the stream's been a bit of an issue. Sorry about that. We thought we'll make it for 7 by 8 o'clock. Banks, where are you? Banks, where are you? Don't worry, he's coming soon. Oh, missed call. Oh, he's coming. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that game. As an Arsenal fan, I'm sure I did. Hold. Just trying to get Banks on the. Because right now he's left us like with the camera looking like he's in the Big Brother house. Look at Natsa's comments. Hold tight, 3 points collectors. Hold tight. Hold tight, 3 points collectors. What do you say? Hold tight that Dragon Balls. Hold tight Dragon Ball Z, man. God. Will they go live today or not? Tune in next time. Shout out to that Dragon Ball Z cliffhanger. But yes, guys, it's your host Oluwashemi Lore Kante's cousin Lavish. Waiting for my ever faithful co-host Banks. To be fair, he's actually not tardy. He was ready for 7, and I said 8, but now he's gone ghost on me. I do a one-man show. I don't give a heck. But yeah, 1 second, guys. Let me call his brother. This is the thing, family ties. I'll call his brother to locate Banks. I want everybody in the stream to now put who their favorite is to win the title, considering we've all last 10 games now. I think Opta had us at 10%, had Arsenal at 10%. City were the favourites before the Liverpool game, before this weekend's fixtures, and obviously Liverpool was second favourites. But now with Man City and Liverpool drawing, who's favourites? Let me know in the comments, please. So we've had no answer from Banks and no answer from his brother. What's going on in that household? So I'm looking on the TL, and KDB is getting ridiculed for his performance. Yeah, I'll kick him and start alone. I'll give a heck. Yes, guys, welcome to the final third. I'm your ever faithful co-host, Kante's cousin Oluwashemi Lore Lavish, whichever one you want to know me as. And today I'm going to quickly be reviewing game week 29. 28, sorry, game week 28. We're going to go through Arsenal's late winner at Brentford, or Arsenal's late winner against Brentford at the Emirates. We're going to talk about the game of the weekend, Liverpool versus Manchester City, and we're really going to be talking about the title race. When Banks comes in, because he is coming in later on, we're going to be talking about Eric Ten Hag and a video that's been trending, a video which which we recorded at the start of the season, talking about who has more pressure on them, Eric Ten Hag or Mikel Arteta. I should put the link to the tweet in the description. But yes, who has more pressure on them this season? And Banks already said, I think he said at the time it was Mikel Arteta. But yeah, Jeffrey gone viral on Twitter. Hold on. Nat said 1 minute for Toriyama. TF3 gone viral on Twitter. Yes, so what a weekend as an Arsenal fan, eh? Cloud9. Enjoy it while it lasts. Celebration police can't hold us down, but people could say we could be getting a bit ahead of ourselves. And I hear it by saying you're going to win the title because you're now in the lead, but enjoy it week by week, game by game. So Arsenal's match against Brentford. We Actually, no, let's get straight into it. Liverpool's match against Man City today. most Liverpool fans that I spoke to, they expected to beat City today, considering the history between the two clubs, considering the history that Pep, obviously in the Pep and Klopp era, considering the history that Klopp hasn't really lost to Pep at Anfield, maybe only once, and Pep's only won there once. They've drawn a couple times, but basically it's Liverpool's fixture really. Liverpool, despite the injuries and the uncertainty around Salah, despite the fact that Trent's out and Alisson's out, they were still, yeah, they were still confident that they would beat City today. And with the way the game went, they weren't wrong to be confident because Liverpool should have won that game 3-1. We've had Luis Diaz missing a hat trick of good one-on-one chances. You had a last-minute penalty, which was wrongly not given, didn't go to the screen. Um, City's main chance was Doku hitting the post. Um, Nothing really threatening that I can remember. They had spells, but and half chances, but there was no clear cut. We need to talk about Liverpool and how wasteful they were, and something that's never really been put on them because majority of the time it's Darwin Nunes missing, so they call it clumsy and chaotic. But Liverpool's missed the most big chances, and I'm not saying they need a striker, but Liverpool aren't putting away clear gilt edge clear cut chances, and it could cost them. They should have really won today, and they should have been out of sight with the amount of chances Diaz had. Even a moment when Gakpo could have got his shot off and it was waiting for someone to be in a better opportunity to pass. Just goes to show, as the leading man up top, are you really what are you really strong enough to guide Liverpool to a title? Liverpool, just getting through some of Nats's comments. Doku bust case, and he did bust case to be fair by hitting the post, but Doku, we'll get into City in a second. Luis Diaz was match fixing. Liverpool couldn't finish in a brothel. Yeah, no, Liverpool's finishing today was woeful. Um, Salah coming on immediately after the 1-1. Everything was written for Liverpool to run away with the game. He comes on, does a clean pass towards Luis Diaz, and it was kind of written for him to finish it off. But hey, the the penalty, the penalty. Oh my! So 9 seconds of the game, Doku kicks. Doku kicks McAllister in the chest, but I think he gets the ball just before. Now, when I watched it and they showed the replays during the game, I thought clear penalty. I haven't seen the replays on Twitter and seen the discourse, but to me, it was a clear cut penalty. The fact that Oliver didn't even go to the screen and it just got dispelled straight away, I think it was a penalty. If that wasn't given against Arsenal, I'd be fuming because he kicks him in the chest. It's a high foot. Your stud shouldn't be imprinted on somebody's chest. I feel like that there was a howler from the refs, and Klopp has come out now and said, I think, yeah, I'm just seeing it now. Klopp has come out and said it was a penalty. Um, Let me get through some of Ugo's comments. Wait, Nat says, you see that Gakpo guy? He is high definition garbage. I'm guessing HD stands for high definition. Ugo Perry, poor finishing let us down. Attackers like to have their hands held. I think, does it mean our attackers are in general attackers? Doku thought he was De Jong. Yeah, he kicked him in the chest. Kicked him in the chest at De Jong in the World Cup final. More outrage behind the Forage stoppage time. It is true. So far, there's been obviously we'll see in the next couple of days how much the outrage has been, but there's been more outrage about the Forest and the Diaz Nunes equalizer at the end of the Forest game. And so far, we need to have a discussion on. Yeah, you need to have a discussion on how that wasn't given. I haven't heard Klopp's presser, but apparently he did make the same like, yes, we should have definitely had a penalty. Um, Gary Neville said, "Ooh, I was sure, like surely not in the last minute of City just giving Paul the towel." And it's true. Are they gonna give City that? Are they gonna give a penalty against City at Anfield? I think they should. Yeah, yeah. The referees do. Hugo Perry says the referees do this thing where they need a break. They need to break your ankle or leg for it to be an actual foul, which is true. Nunes' somersault, like, yeah, it's like, okay, it's clearly he hacks Nunes. Yeah, that's why it was a pen. But uh, I don't think just for a foul. I feel like that stands more for a yellow card as well. Like they have to break your leg or something for it to be for them to bring out a card. But yeah, in terms of the game in total, Liverpool were dominant. for majority of the game. Majority of the second half, Liverpool dominated. First half, City more so, but even in the last 10 minutes of the first half or the last half of the first half, Liverpool dominated. So all in all, Liverpool should have won. Moving on to actually just some key players that we need to highlight. I think Endo was fantastic. I think Van Dijk was imperious. I feel like shout out to McAllister and Kwanzaa, to be fair. Big game for him getting thrown in there in the deep end in his rookie season. And yeah, he gave the ball away, which nearly caused a goal, but he was good. All in all, it was good enough performance. He could have been better. He said that himself post match. Kelleher as well was decent. I feel but then if we go on to and then their attackers like just score in the sense of it. Like Diaz was decent in the second half, but the chances he missed unforgivable. Ugo Perry. I guess it's never yours. Just your hey, I don't know what you're talking about there, buddy. Um, I would feel sorry for Pool fans, but Mane could give players that sweet chin music, and Fabinho could commit 200 fouls. Be get okay. And that said, he would feel sorry for Liverpool, but he means Mane is to kick would kick you in the chest and not get sent off, and Fabinho would never used to get sent off. So, and then Ugo Perry says, shout out Endo, Alexis, and Harvey Elliott as well. The defense as well. The defense was solid. Robbo and Joe, except from Robbo and Joe Gomez. Um, haven't seen pressure like that since Endo showed Rodri who's real. Hey, hey, whose watch is real. Yeah, nah. Endo standing on business. It was a fantastic game, all in all. Though it was a fantastic game, especially for the neutral. We got the perfect result. As an Arsenal fan, the draw is what we needed. I feel City now focusing on City. What do you what does everybody make of Pep removing KDB with 30 minutes to go? Because for me, that's insane. Bec- You don't. You, Odegaard ain't getting pulled off with 30 minutes to go if we need a goal. That's all I. Sorry, I ain't eating all day. I'm dying out here. Odegaard ain't getting pulled off. That's insane. So KDB gets pulled off and he starts arguing with Pep like, "Oh, why'd you take me off?" So much so that Pep goes to the bench and sits and explains himself to him. I've never seen that before. That's weird. That was so weird. But very weird. You can't say you're resting him because they've got Newcastle and they've played the Champions League game. They got Newcastle in the cup. And is that it? I don't know. That was weird to me. Special shout out to City highlighters. I could highlight John Stones. He was good. Um, nah, that's it. Really, just maybe Foden, but nah, there was nothing there worth. John Stones was the best player by far, and even I even forgot he got the goal, but he was good. KDB was good for the first 20 minutes, then ghosted. But City, all in all, weren't special. Let me get through some of these comments. Nah, though, what Diaz did to Walker. Hey, Kyle Walker. Diaz, it was rude. Spinning around, touch the floor. Kyle Walker. A lot of people were saying this is the best centre right back the Premier League's. Kyle Walker had a mare, and I feel like Kyle Walker's strength is his pace. Outside his pace, nothing really there. Defensively, it's not the best in the one-on-one defensively if you exclude the pace. On the ball, not the best in terms of assists, and his overlap's good because he's fast. But Kyle Walker was bad today, very very bad. Went on Rio's pod for no reason. Hall of Fame Magic City. Kevin and Erling was anonymous, not gonna lie, and he's right. Kevin, Erling Haaland. Obviously, Erling has these games, but he normally scores. A game where he has 15 touches and gets a hat trick, or 20 touches and gets a brace, or he has these games. I mean, it was one of them ones. He didn't score. He got pocketed today. You barely remembered he played. 6'6", barely remembered he was on the pitch. Um, Liverpool did a job on them, but really and truly, you can't brag because you drew. Only Stones showed up for City. and Ortega. Ortega didn't even do anything, really. Only Stones showed up. Diaz looked like, yeah, nah. I don't know as a City. And then the weird thing is, you'd think City would come in and try and win because they need to go over Liverpool and they need to also thing is chasing them down as well. But yeah, Pep played for a draw. KDB comes off, and for them first 10 minutes, the City players looked a bit confused. They didn't know whether are we playing for a draw or are we trying to go and break. And they were absolutely exhausted. They were flat-footed at one point, just passing and showing for the ball, running the ball at feet. Nobody was making those explosive runs as before. They weren't. There was no movement because I think Liverpool had their pressure was intense for 15 minutes. So I think Pep played for a draw from the 60th minute onwards. Pep played for a draw. He realized this is not what I didn't sign up for this, buddy. I didn't. So yeah, I think Pep played for a draw. Know that. Yeah, Pep sure to be up at the Etihad, but yeah. Thanks for joining us. Ever faithful co-host, Banks. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
Oh yeah, you really got to start at 16 minutes in. What have I missed?
No, I made a disclaimer that you weren't even tardy. You were supposed to go for 7, but I had to move it back. So sorry about that.
I appreciate the disclaimer, man.
Yeah. So now just do your thing. Drop the tweets and drop the links in it. We've just been going back. Me, Nats, and Ugo. We've been going back. Basically just breaking down so far what you've missed, just to catch you up. Breaking down the Liverpool City game. How I've just shouted out Endo, Van Dijk, Elliot, and McAllister. Kwanzaa tried, did well, had a good enough game, continuing getting thrown in the deep end. And how it was Liverpool's there for the taking, and they should be kicking themselves because their strikers just couldn't finish. You scroll up in the comments, strikers couldn't finish, and we need to have a discussion about this whole striker thing. They've missed the most big chances. Do they need a striker?
What, Liverpool?
Yeah, you need a striker.
La resilience is there, bro. You didn't see the way he won that penalty. Come on, man.
Nah. You got to score. It's just not even him. Like just in general, your strike force need to score. Like they missed too many big chances.
Luis Diaz, there was that 5-6 minute period where
they missed the hat trick.
Oh my god! Everything was going through for him until that final action, and it was just like rah. You're completely correct. Liverpool should be kicking themselves that they didn't win that match. Like City hate going to Anfield because that atmosphere, like I don't know what it does to them, but it throws
They
them
turn
off
small. They
equilibrium,
turn
like,
small in long spells of the game.
so small. But this one felt different because it's not like you've got flipping Konate, Trent, but this was still a Liverpool team that just like rocked them to their core. Like it was rude. It was rude the way I saw it. Like, yeah, Liverpool should be kicking themselves because you can't work City the way you worked City and not leave with 3 points. Like you don't get to work City like that every week. And when you do work City, you gotta leave with the 3 points. They'll be kicking themselves because right now the initiatives with Arsenal. Obviously Etihad match next week, but like
that's in 3 weeks' time.
This is the key part to.
That's in 3 weeks' time, not next week.
Yeah, 3 weeks. 3 weeks time. Sorry, but this was the key thing to sort of keep the momentum on their side and like keep everybody else chasing. Like it's a game that realistically a point against City. Like when you look at it, it looks good. It's not the worst result. Like a point against City at home, good team. But when you look at the match, they should have taken more from that. They should have taken more. Right.
I feel. So sorry. Where you caught us up with? I got onto the City half. I was analysing Liverpool, so you could just fill in where you can. So we got to the side where KDB coming off at 60th minute is crazy. I don't know if that was a Majinki from Pep because Kovacic came on and tried to do a little something, but KDB coming off at 60 minutes and Pep going to explain himself to KDB looked very mad. Pep played for a draw.
I say he was happy to leave with a draw.
Pep played for a draw. They were never got Salah come on. They was getting gas masked. Pep played for a draw.
Yeah. Second half, definitely. Like when you see the way Liverpool were stepping on City and they had the chances that they probably should have scored on one in the end. Like Pep was laughing to get out there with a draw. Like if
All
Luis
happy
Diaz
at the end. All happy at the end. Pep was excited to get out there with a draw. It was just, and you look at it now, you feel like
he says it's a bad result. It's a bad result for
it's a bad
Liverpool.
result for Liverpool because if you look at it now, none of City's attackers came to the game. Foden was ghost. Haaland
Mm.
was missing in action. Bernardo was out just here running. KDB after the first 20 minutes, he was done. Who else attacked
Alvarez.
Alvarez got padlocked by Bradley. Alvarez got padlocked. And then Doku is not good.
Damn. Is that definitive?
Yeah, Doku's not good.
What makes you think he's not good? Because I've got my thoughts on him as well. He's just his final ball's just soft right now.
His final ball's always wrong.
He can't hit a ball. Like let me not say he can't hit a ball, but
it's fine. Like, Doku's final ball is always wrong. Like he has like a 12% chance, like 12%, like under 15% chance that he does the right thing. Yeah, 12% success rate. His final, like even in the 1v1 ISO, you know when he first come in the league and everyone's like, oh, Doku on the ISO is crazy. Yeah, but then he'll rip you. But what he does next is insane.
The thing that annoys me about Doku right now is your dribble's so close to you, but he doesn't have like, if you're gonna dribble mad close to someone, you need to have that extra burst to get away from him.
He does though. He does.
He did it a couple times. I remember towards the end of the match.
He has the burst.
He doesn't have. I don't think he has the burst. I don't think he has.
No, he does.
He has that Pedro. There's Pedro Neto burst, and then there's
but that's off the chain. But Doku has that a little bit though. But it's just what he does after he gets his separation.
He has ripped Kyle Walker on double speed, but couldn't put the ball in the net. Yeah, no, there was, bro. There was one run that Luis Diaz done from the edge of his own butt, just hustling. Man was booting the ball against shins. Man was getting. Listen, I'm getting to the other box by any means necessary. I've never seen a dribble like it. And then at the end, he just gave Walker one jinky majinky or the.
Oh my god, that must have been fake. I need to go watch that again. Like, there must have been an accident. Yeah, it must have been an accident. I think. Keep the dribbles. I just want to go, which is fair enough. Yeah, Walker. Some people say best right back of all time. That's insane for me. That's just so disrespectful to the right backs that's played in the league. Because if you watch ball and you know, but Walker's just been fast.
Have you got through all of these comments?
Yeah, I've got through all of them. Got through all of some of the earlier ones as well. So, yeah, no, from the game banks, you as a complete neutral. I'm leaning.
I said Diaz was playing capture the flag, running like
as a complete neutral with no, like it doesn't affect Man United whatsoever. How did you find the game and like what do you think? How do you think it's gonna end in terms of this title race?
First of all, Liverpool was obviously short-handed. Like lost Konate in the Europa League game. Salah didn't start. Trent obviously not in the squad. Couple other injuries here and there and whatnot. So. You went into it looking at the team. Was it Conor Bradley at right back, Luis Diaz, Nunes, and who was playing on the right? I can't even remember. Harvey Elliott. That's it. He was balling. Oh my god, balling like crazy.
He hooped. I've not seen that before.
He hooped.
I wasn't familiar with that game.
Yeah, he hooped still. Like, but going into the game, you look at it and you're thinking, City with the quality that they have should have enough to like at least put the It's never going to be an easy game at Anfield, but you've got, with Liverpool's absentees and the quality City have, you should have enough to put these men under pressure. But after like a 10-minute spell, it's Liverpool on top. And I feel like Stones' goal even came against the runner player. I can't lie. Like at that point, it was like Liverpool that was pressing a little bit more. And I know they would have been like...
Stones' goal came against the runner play.
I feel like it did. I feel like there was a 10-minute spell where City started on top. De Bruyne was getting in between the lines and he was trying to feed. But after that, I feel like Liverpool grew into the game a lot more. And then they were the one that were winning it. Bro, Rodri, horror, gas mask.
Right.
He was, bro, headlock ting in the midfield headlock. Every
Rodri
time
was outside running.
Every time he tried to receive the ball, there'll be someone on. Wait, let me take
Rodri weren't special today at all. Like he looked normal. He looked
like pressed. He got pressed. He was
Pascal Gross.
It was literally what a random comparison, fam.
But bro, Gross is competent.
Just calm. But in this midfield, pressed all over the place. I can't lie. He couldn't receive, and that wasn't just thing. It was Stones. It was for the most part, it was like the centre back trying to play it into the midfield. You couldn't get. There was pressing them, and they was losing the ball in dangerous positions over and over again. Nathan
Suffocated
said
them.
both goals were poor defending.
Yeah.
Nathan Ake, horror
Oh,
show,
Ake.
horror show. Nathan Ake.
Oh,
Yo,
howler. And even Edison. What a bozo moment.
Yeah, that's but bro, I swear we had this conversation literally last week. We talked
did we
about
say?
Edison.
What
Did we have that when we said that when was it you when we was talking about the fact that Edison makes mistakes? And I don't know if it was you that said Edison don't make mistakes, but I feel like Edison does make Edison has a bozo moment in him. I don't know if it was you or having a convo.
No, I don't think it was. But yeah, I agree with you. I don't think he makes those often though.
No, I feel like he does. I feel like it's just City wins so much. Like there's so much shit that just goes under the radar.
So you enjoy the game as a neutral?
Yeah, it was a nice game. It was a nice game.
Cool. Let's pivot onto the league leaders now. So, how did you find out like the Brentford game 5:30 under the lights Saturday evening, and then obviously Rambo. Obviously we go 1-0 up. Let's fast forward. We go 1-0 up. Fantastic. Declan Rice, fantastic header. Ben White assist. Going into this cruising the whole half. End of the first half. Aaron Ramsdale. Did you watch the game?
I was there, fam. I was there.
Oh, I forgot. You're a gunner now. You've been to more Emirates games than me, mate. You love it over there now.
I'm just a journal, bro.
Anything to do to watch good football, man.
I'm just a journal, bro.
Nah, man, you're loving it. What's your match? What you released the match report?
Nah, man. I just go there to ask.
You love it. You love it. You love it. What'd you ask him?
What's been your favorite last minute winner?
Why I ain't seen that on socials? Why didn't you record that one?
Go check. I'll put it out tomorrow, bro. I ain't had the time to edit yet, man.
Alright, cool. Yeah. What did he say? What did you ask? What's been your favorite last? That's a good question.
Yeah, I asked him.
What did he say?
He was like, the latest one is always the favorite.
Yeah, he said this one. Yeah,
with the mentality.
He had like 7 to pick from. He's got
Bournemouth. You have had quite a few.
Bournemouth, Luton, Man United, Aston Villa, this one, Brentford, 2 Brentfords. He's got a couple.
Apparently, Havertz scored in the same minute against the winner in the same minute against Brentford in both matches.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to reevaluate your Havertz assessment from Christmas, or are you gonna?
No, I don't. No, I don't, because my Havertz evaluation from Christmas is this, but I ain't gonna deceive me. Havertz stands. I've spoken to them. I've been battling them yesterday and today. I said to them this, but I ain't gonna deceive me. What are Havertz's strengths? And when they say, this is what they all say. Correct me if I'm wrong. All Havertz stands say, Havertz strong and is good in the air, physical presence, like he's rough and it's different to Arsenal. It's like a focal point up front. He brings other people into play. But what they say, gone.
Shall I tell you what Havertz is for you, look?
What?
Havertz is your Scott McTominay, but in a good team.
Legit.
He's your Scott McTominay, but imagine Scott McTominay coming in with clutch goals. Like, you don't need to rely on him too much.
They're mixing us up. Banks, take your mans. They're mixing us up.
That's on me, bro. That's on me.
Yeah, they're mixing us up. They're mixing us up.
That's on me.
Yeah, no, I can't lie. Yeah, legit. Hey, I hate cross-sport comparisons, but this is it. I hate sports, like when you cross sports analysis, but this is it for those basketball fans.
He's great in the pick and roll.
He's great in the pick and roll. Perfect. Like, he's great in the pick and roll. Because Havertz, when he has for 65 million, I want my attacker to do certain things, which he doesn't do. But he's scoring and he's involved in goals. So I can't ask for more. Personally, I can't ask for more. So that's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying he's a good player. I just can't ask for more. He's just performing very well, and I love that. May it long continue.
Apparently, and I've seen a couple tweets to back this up. Apparently, Havertz always goes crazy in that like February to March, April period. Like,
no, you know what I think his strength is, which isn't actually an attribute. Like on FM, it's not an attribute. It's not teamwork. It's not aggression. It's not first touch. His strength is like clutchness, relevant goals. All the goals majority of the goals he scored at Chelsea won games and won big games and impacted. Likewise, majority of the goals he scored at Arsenal they've taken us from drawing positions to winning positions or losing positions to drawing positions. Like they've changed the outcome of the game. He doesn't score the third goal in a 2-0. If it's 1-0 or we need a goal, he'll get it. Do you get what I mean? So I must say he is quite clutch in those moments there.
So he's a Origi, basically.
No. That's Baba. Origi is the
That's
Baba because Origi
Origi's
come off.
in-
Why Origi's one's different, Jink, is because he come off the bench and does it in the space of 5 minutes. That Origi's one is not. It's so unmatched. It's so unmatched.
Havertz plays good in the sun. It's what Shems used to say about Odegaard. Damn.
When did I say that?
You used to say that. Oh,
No, when did I say that Havertz plays good in the sun?
No, that's what Nathan's saying. He's saying that's what you used to say about Odegaard.
Okay.
He also got the assist for Martinelli goal.
Yeah,
versus
I
City.
know. I'm talking about, that's why I said goal involvement. So these games, both Brentford games, home and away, Chelsea game, equalizer, City game, City game, and then another game he played, Liverpool game, played well. That was his best game. So I'm saying those are the moments in which it mattered, and he changed our fortune more or less. And this all started with a pity penalty. Go on.
Talk to me. How did that last minute or late winner make you feel about Arsenal going into your?
How did it make you feel when you were singing Waka Waka for Kai Havertz in the Emirates?
I was singing Waka Waka.
You were singing Waka Waka, bro. You were singing Waka Waka. Sing it for us. You were singing Waka Waka. You were singing Waka Waka, bro, in the stadium. It was going off. The Emirates was crazy. The atmosphere was crazy.
Still. It was jumpy.
It was crazy. And you were singing Waka Waka. Sing Ale.
You can't put this on me, bro. You can't put this on me. It won't stick. It won't stick.
Go on then, Banks. As a neutral.
Who you backing for the title race and the run-ins? I want all of you to lose. I do not back any of you. I just want you to lose as many games, and then the rest of where the chips lie, in it.
Let's not lie. Let's not lie. You're from London. You don't give a heck about City. Stop
they're the most irrelevant.
Stop pretending they're your rivals. They're not your rivals, bro.
They're the most irrelevant, 100%. I still don't want them to win.
You want City to win. You have to pick one, but it's not going to be you. So it's not going to be Tottenham, and it's not going to be Villa. So out of the three, answer the question.
I'm not backing any of you.
Okay, who do you think's going to win?
Who do I think is going to win? City.
Nathan, you dirty tramp. I'm not having spaghetti and stew. I'm actually having Chinese. I'm having duck chow mein. This is Chinese, bro.
No shit, man. They're talking crazy on you, fam.
Yeah, nah. That's crazy. And how is spaghetti and stew a howler? That's a Nigerian staple.
I said, Nathan, you're racist. Wow. Ooh. Spaghetti and stew is insane. Yeah, no, chef, man. They're cooking you right now.
That's not spaghetti and stew.
Show the feud again. They try to blur. It's blurring. What are you hiding, bro? It looks kind of shit. It looks like shit, bro. Are you sure that's?
No, that's not.
Are you sure that's what you say is?
No, that's. You got me mad. Let me go get the container. You lot got me mad, bro. Let me get the container.
Spaghetti. Oh my god. Banks wants Tottenham to win. Yeah,
I'm leaning. So who do you answer the question? Who do you think's gonna win?
I told you I think City's gonna win.
Okay. So you feel the draw doesn't change anything today?
No. I'll pick City as my choice.
So City go to the Etihad and they bop Arsenal.
Yeah, I assume they win.
Okay. And then Liverpool are not gonna come back into it. That's it. Once City go top, that's it. Because if they beat Arsenal, they'll go top.
Beat Arsenal, go top. No, but Liverpool. If Liverpool win their game, they go above City. I swear, bro. It's too close to call right now, man.
Yeah.
But my bet is City. My bet is City right now.
Okay.
Although Liverpool have shown, like, I don't subscribe to this belief that Liverpool are like eventually gonna fall off no more. I tried to subscribe to it earlier in the season. I thought, you know what, they're getting wins that don't really make sense, and it, like, at some point, but I just assume the power of friendship's gonna carry them over. Like, it's gonna take them to the end of this title race, whether they win or not. They're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna fall off, especially if they're getting more players back after the international break. Like, I don't see them fall. Like, I don't know where the fall off is gonna come from.
Rightio. Let's get to this part of the show. We want to talk Man United, but what we want to do before we talk Man United, on the 18th.
No, don't worry. I've got the video on the thing. Shall I play it?
Yeah. So guys, run the video.
Who has more to prove this season, Banks?
Ten Hag or Mikel Arteta?
No, no, no,
Do you
no,
want
no,
to be
no.
honest
No,
now?
no.
Because that's
I'm
what
being
you
honest.
want.
I'm being
That's what you
honest.
said.
I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
What we have is what you want.
I swear to God, if you see me celebrating that shit, just kill me now.
We did it. What's been the repercussions of not kicking on from doing well?
I want a title charge, or at least
What
one.
does that
I want.
even mean?
I wanted to.
Is that rhetorical?
Yes, rhetorical.
Okay. Just needs to challenge. And that's what Spurs and that was doing with Pochettino.
I don't mean,
October,
what do you
because
want me to
it
do?
gets to
What-
October. Can I say that? What you just said?
Do you want to say that 5 seasons
No,
in
no,
with
no,
Arteta?
no.
no. You're actually a bum for this because. All right. So
That's very well edited because there's a lot more howlers you said that day.
bring the howlers to the table.
Banks, you're getting cooked already. Go on.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, this was before the season started. We did the previews, and you good?
God
that's
damn.
That's
Wanted the
too
title
good,
charge,
bro.
but finishing 6th, 7th. Golly. Oh my God.
The only good thing about this video is Banks' hair. To be honest, fairs. Try this video aged poorly for Banks. Yeah, no, it happens, man. Sometimes you're.
All right, let me
figure
see that
ages
link.
out,
Let
look.
me get that link, man. Hold on. What's the link for this video? Because people want to discuss your. Hey, retweet your link, man. Retweet the video link. We're discussing this because people want you to address that bullshit you said in that video, bro.
Yeah,
Where's the link for this
bullshit.
stream?
I'm gonna put it into the thing. Into
If
the
Nats
chat.
talks about what I'm eating one more bloody time, I'm gonna block him. Because what's this?
The link is in the chat now. If you want to go watch that video back, but sometimes you get wrong with it.
I'm trying to find the link of this stream, bro.
Hey, 1 minute.
Send it to my phone, Aki. Or let me get Derek to send it to me. We need to pay that backroom staff, boy. Go on.
How many quotes is it on now? Banks, I rate you because you'll stand on business, even if it's bad business.
Stand on
Yeah,
it.
man. Yeah, no, man, it's crazy out here. Sometimes like men are deceivers, isn't it? So like they'll sell you the dream.
Max, what were you trying to say?
I wanted us to jump off from where we were last season and take that step. But yeah. Hold my hands up.
You wanted to jump up and take the step where? To challenge.
It's title challenging, isn't it?
Just for those who didn't, if anyone's new joining the thing, you said you wanted Manchester United to title challenge. I'll wait for you to finish. Good. Right, you said you wanted Manchester United to challenge. This is after finishing third, or was it third or fourth? And winning the Carabao, finishing third. You said this year now, I want us to finish. I want us to challenge. You've ended up with a worst points tally so far. You're 6th, I think. No, you're 7th. I'm not sure.
No, 6th.
Okay, you're 6th, and you're not looking like you're going to qualify for the Champions League. What went wrong?
Shit went bad real quick. It was from that first game of the season, it kind of worried me, and it just never improved from there.
From the Wolves game when they ran you off the park? Come on, mate. Come on, buddy. That was 27 games ago, buddy.
That's what I'm saying, and it just never improved from there. So it's just like,
okay, let's go 10 days later. So game week 11, game week 10, because you kept thinking it was going to get better, and it never did.
It never did.
And what signs did you see from last season where you thought, yeah, we could challenge next season? What could you possibly see? Be honest. What did you see?
A good defense, a defensively solid. In terms of goals conceded, was up there with some of the least. The attack wasn't there, but I assumed with the striker.
You're smarter than stats.
Can I land
this
it
is
or
why
not?
I'm so upset with you because you're so much smarter than stats. No, you can't. I'm not letting you finish.
Let me land it. Let me land it. I'm not saying I was right. I'm not here asking for sympathy or justification. I just gotta tell my story sometimes. I don't want it.
Can I just say something? You're smarter than stats, and that's why I'm upset with you.
No,
you have
but
eyes. No, wait. You have to. Why you do this? Why we do this stream? You have to go further. If not, everyone can do this stream. You have to look beyond. You have to look beyond the stats. You have to look beyond Twitter.
But at the end of the day,
don't fall into the mirage. No, exactly.
At the end of the day, I'm just a fan, and I
No,
wanted
that's
to
not
dream.
good enough.
I
That's
wanted
not
to
good enough.
dream. I
Don't
wanted
fall
to
into the
dream.
mirage of what's not there. Because I feel like last season was your dream. Last season, you guys were in dreamland in the sense of that's
I
the
was in
best.
dreamland.
Wait, hold
It
on.
was,
That's
it
the
was
best.
nice, but it weren't dreamland.
That's the best you're ever gonna get
It
with
was
the
nice,
players.
but it weren't dreamland to me. It was
That's the
like
best you're ever gonna get with the
Ole,
players.
Ole did that. Ole did that, so it definitely wasn't
Exactly my
dreamland.
point. And there was no difference between him and Ole.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't dreamland though. Like I had to think, what's the next step? What more
I
can we
think
do here?
personally, I think the best thing to come out of last season was Martinez. I
It
feel
was.
like that period. The reason why you picked up such great form was because of one person and one person only, and it was Rashford. There's a
Yeah.
lot of times Rashford literally just crashed it on the team, and you guys won. The gaps you're seeing in midfield now, you were seeing that last season.
I disagree. I
After the
think
Carabao Cup, those gaps existed. When Casemiro came back because Casemiro played good for 3 months. When he come back, it was over.
yeah,
It was over.
He didn't come, but his form was definitely.
So my point is, those
dodgy.
gaps always existed. Bruno hasn't been good. Bruno hasn't been good for a while. Even though that was last season was one of his better seasons, footballing wise. But Bruno's just never been him for me. So I don't know how you decided you thought you was gonna challenge. I feel it feels kind of disrespectful. I feel like because a lot of what you lot think, all of you lot fans think, Man United fans think, is off of the strength of Arsenal. You like to use us as your case study. So you saw Arsenal go from 5th to 2nd and have a title challenge, and you wanted to believe the same way a lot of Eric Ten Hag stands defenses. Oh, look at Arteta. He came 8th and 5th, and they stuck with him, and he'll get better. Stop using Arsenal as your yardstick or as your barometer. We're two different clubs, two different situations. So Arsenal is not Man United. So stop trying to be us in that aspect.
All right, you've landed. Can I go now?
Yeah, you can go.
All right, cool. You say a lot of good stuff here. You say a lot of good stuff. So a lot of stuff that you said back in August. As I said, back then, I had a lot more faith. I thought about how that squad that we had last season was definitely a mismatch, and I thought we'd do a better job of building on it in the summer. We obviously got the striker, we got the goalkeeper, two important pieces that have fared differently, I'd say. But then you look at the midfield and you're thinking, how do you build on the midfield? You already got Casemiro.
You were happy with Amrabat.
I was.
You was happy with Amrabat. You told us. No, he was a bum. You told us about Amrabat. You said you're lucky he didn't play in the Emirates game because it would have been.
Whoa! Did I say that? See, you love to put words in my mouth. Don't do that.
You were happy with Amrabat, and you said
I've already chatted enough shit for you to you just use. Show working. You want to use fake quotes?
Listen to me. Listen. You was happy.
I was happy. I was
happy
excited
with Amrabat, and you thought he's gonna be a difference maker. Like you thought in that midfield, like you're up there because Amrabat's cold. Like you thought so, but no, your best midfielder is a 17-year-old now, and he's decent. He's okay. He's decent.
Basically, I got it wrong, and Ten Hag's probably gonna be gone by the end of the season. Probably good. Sometimes just throw your hands up. The evidence is gonna show.
My last question on United: why all of a sudden between the last 10 days, I think it just all happened in the media. Why does it seem like maybe something's leaked? Why has everybody come to the conclusion that he's leaving?
Because
it's been unilateral in the sense of like Sky's come out on Talksport when they say it, on podcasts when they say it, on The Athletic when they say it, they're like, yeah. Even when they had the overlap, everyone's kind of like, yeah, he's done. Like, did everyone find something out? What was the game? You didn't even.
It's not really about a game, but it's just about.
No, but it was the same. It was. But I'm saying it was the same time. Everybody come out like normally there's rumblings that he's gonna leave.
Think about it. They asked Ratcliffe if he's got faith or if he's backing Ten Hag, and he didn't like explicitly say, we're gonna keep Ten Hag. Like Ten Hag's our guy. Blah 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 blah. So clearly, whether Ten Hag stays is based on like what he shows to Ineos and like whether he can show that he's got.
So these last 10 games are an audition.
Oh, 100%. Ever since Ineos got confirmed that he's been needing to audition for.
And when did they come in? Jan, yeah? Let's say Jan.
They got confirmed in Jan.
So let's say about the last 22 games, These last 22 games from Jan on was about, I'd say 19, 20, 21 games. It's been an audition.
Deep it, like what boss wouldn't want to bring in his own person, like, or you
But
you
from
think
Jan, I'm saying from Jan till now, I think you've only lost 3 games.
yep, 100%. But
So he's
the
doing well.
football,
So why is he
no, but
leaving?
the football, as in like the games we've won, it's not like we've had mad control over the games, or it's not like we haven't
But
looked
then he was
defensively
get, but
solid
then people are getting manager of the month shout outs and player of the month shout outs over these
because we
games you
won
won.
games. But looking at how we actually played in a lot of those games, bro, it's not
You
like
know
it's
why?
not like
You
it's
know
been
why? You
impressive.
know why we're getting somewhere now, and it's like when your child starts moving from foundation paper to the higher tier paper, you get a bit happy because why did you not have this vision when we used to tell you, you lot, if you watch the games, yes, you're winning, but if you watch the games, what the heck, like this crap, like why are you here now? Why are you? You keep
Because
doing it. You keep doing
I had
it. Do you
faith, I
understand?
had
You keep
faith,
doing it.
I had faith another season, some transfers, and a bit and some flipping courage. Ten Hag does not manage with courage. He's managing like he's like on his last legs and he's just trying to keep his job. If Ten Hag went all out on his Ajax principles and he brought those Ajax principles and was losing that way, then you could say at least he went out on his morals and at
His
least he
Ajax
showed.
principles is playing football at least from out the back. If we just isolate it to
Well,
that.
it was all front footed. It wasn't just like you see the way we play now. It's basically all just launching the ball forward.
Because your players aren't good enough to play out the back.
But he's not trying. Like he signed players he wanted, and he's not trying to.
So
Like
Onana will
properly
pass it to
implement
someone
that.
out the back, and they'll pass it straight back to him.
But he's had a chance to sign players. He's had a chance to, and obviously the injuries have played a role. Him not having like a lot of his players for most of the season, but even still, like you see with Klopp, you see with Postecoglou, like they're gonna stick to a way of playing. With us, it was more like, oh, I'm gonna try my best to win a game this way, like this shanky ass way, and it's just like, bro, like you're not showing me a reason to believe. Like I thought he'd come in, have the confidence to play his way, but for when he's saying, oh, Ajax and United is too complete, I'm just like, bro, why did we sign you if you're just gonna like go and do the same thing Ollie was gonna do anyway? Like we should, if it was gonna do that, you might as well just keep Ollie.
Last question: who do you want?
I ain't got no stakes in the next manager. I can't lie. I ain't gonna lie. They just pick the right person. I don't have a favorite. I don't have no. I'm not going out for managers.
I think we've gotten to the point where all rival fans are happy now, where United are beaten to a pulp. But you get
Yeah,
here,
no,
and then
bro, this is.
hold on, you
I'm
get.
not sure
But
it gets lower.
we've been here. No, we've been here before. Every time you get to this point, you guys always say we're not sure, and then you get excited. You win 6 games, you get excited. But
Yeah, man.
this
Maybe,
time, you
hey,
don't need
as I
to stay down.
said, I'm just a fan.
Stay down.
I'm just a
Stay
fan.
down.
You know what? You're right.
Stay down.
If we win another 6 games, maybe I'll get happy again. But all I'm saying is I ain't got no stakes in this no more, man. United.
I think you lot need to smell the bacon, open your eyes now, and like stop talking about the Man
Smell the
United
bacon
way.
on Ramadan. Use a different one, man. Use a different metaphor, bro. On Ramadan.
You got
on
me.
Ramadan. Nasty business. Nasty. Yeah, word.
Listen. Now the season's like you're playing Liverpool next weekend. It's what are you saying? It's done, yeah.
We do them still. We do them in the FA Cup.
And if you
Hoyland's
don't,
there, we do them. If Hoyland's back, we do them.
okay. So and man, you have a big part to play in the title race, by the way.
Yeah. You have to come to Old Trafford, second to last game of the season or something.
Same and thingy, and Paul come. So you think you do both of us?
Oh, that Paul one is in the FA Cup still. That's an FA Cup tie. But they still got to come to Old Trafford.
You haven't played them twice.
They got to come to Old Trafford. I don't know when they come, but
no, they're coming in April.
We don't lose that game.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna do both of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
We won't lose that game.
Okay. Damn, you don't even mean it. He's gonna cry. Hey, no. Anyway, just a quick sprinkle on Villa and Tottenham. That game went a bit under the radar because the big game really was City and Liverpool. But does Tottenham winning, does that just make it even harder for you lot now? Because obviously they've really gone clear. Like if Villa won, at least Tottenham you could catch them a little bit more. But yeah.
Put some money on it. Don't ever like Nathan. Don't test my badness because I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm not even a gambling man no more, but I'll do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, now Aston Villa got wet. John McGinn just lost his head. Just lost his head completely.
And there's a
Did you see his
captain.
red card?
No, I didn't even bother. I was on my way to the match.
Shems, they tried to tell us Arsenal fans we
Don't
was
even
wrong
read that
about Emery and
comment.
look now.
Nats, don't even entertain that rubbish. When they told us about that, I just laughed and said,
What do you mean
"You'll
wrong
see."
about? He's still got Aston Villa in fourth. Let them
Listen
land.
to me,
Let
big
them
man,
land.
big man, big man.
Let them
When
land.
when the
Let
lights
them
come,
land.
when the lights come underneath, when the lights come on Unai Emery, he always farts.
That's
End
a
of.
lie. He's
Yeah,
been
he
a
does.
big game player. He's been a big game manager.
I'm talking about league. In the league, when
No,
lights are on
league.
him in the league, he's a full-time farter.
Hey man, hey, he's got Aston Villa fourth in the Premier League. He got done up here. Give him some. Give him some. Give him
Getting
some.
packed 4-0 at home is insane.
Yeah, no, it's crazy still. Crazy. Nathan, it wasn't a red. You're tweaking, son. It wasn't like it was a crazy. It's just because he didn't look at the ball and he just clearly wanted to kick a doji. Bro, you're gonna get that. If he made it a bit like cuter, if he tried to like look as if he's good, but he literally just let a dog and then just booted him. You can't, bro. It's gonna be a red every time.
I need to go do my workout, man. Guys.
I'm 2 days behind him.
2 days.
Well, today and yesterday.
That's 85 each.
Yeah.
85 on yesterday, 75 today. You better pay your interest, boy.
Yeah, I'll do that. I ain't scared.
Cool. All right, let's sign off, man.
Thank you. The final third on the Sunday. Arsenal versus Porto. Do you not win that quickly?
Yeah.
All right. Possibly looking for some European review in the week. I've been your host, Banks, joined by my ever faithful co-host.
We'll do some review when the draw happens. We'll do some review when the draw happens.
When the draw, yeah.
When the quarterfinals draw happens.
But thank you for joining us. Make sure you drop a like on your way out. Have a good night.
David De Gea, 7 shots on
Did
target,
he say
7
looking like
goals.
he's trying
You're in
to
goal.
wing this one into the
Let's
top?
go! Oh, play now!
Oh, he's laid it.